yuan will be launched Wednesday at 8 CLT. And to details, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi on Tuesday received Mr. Simbe Rashe Momben Gegwe, Special Envoy for Zimbabwe's President. The meeting was attended by CEO of African Institution of Knowledge, Kowame Muzawaze, and Zimbabwe's Ambassador to Cairo, Shiba Shubiya Wanda. Presidential spokesman Ambassador Bassam Radi said that President el-Sisi conveyed his greetings to his counterpart, Emerson Mnangagwa, stressing Egypt's keenness on boosting its relations with Zimbabwe, especially in the fields of commerce and investments. The head of state also pointed to Egypt's keenness on enhancing coordination and consultation with Zimbabwe in issues related to boosting mechanism of African joint cooperation in a way that contributes in achieving stability and development in the continent. For his part, the Zimbabwean high-level official submitted a letter from President Mnangagwa to President el-Sisi in which he stressed his country's keenness on boosting bilateral relations on various levels. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi met on Tuesday with Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Presidential Aide for Strategic and National Projects, Engineer Sharif Ismail, Minister of Planning and Economic Development Hala Said, Minister of Finance Muhammad Mait, Minister of Youth and Sports Ashraf Subhi, Presidential Advisor for Urban Planning General Amir Sayyid Ahmed, Presidential Advisor for Financial Affairs General Muhammad Amin, and Head of the Armed Forces Engineering Authority General Ihab al-Far. Presidential spokesman said the meeting tackled the construction situation of Egypt's international city for Olympic Games in the new administrative capital. The president was briefed on the work stages of the Olympic city, which includes different sports facilities built in accordance with the highest international standards. The head of state directed to finish the construction works in the city according to the schedule. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi met on Tuesday with General Amir Sayyid Ahmed, Presidential Advisor for Urban Planning, and Major General Ihab al-Far, Head of the Engineering Authority of the Armed Forces. Presidential spokesman Ambassador Bassam Radi said President el-Sisi was briefed on the developments of the joint national project for agricultural production, the New Delta. The project aims at increasing the agricultural area in Egypt along the Dab'a axis, as it includes within its scope several pivotal projects for agricultural developments, including Egypt Future project. The president directed to continue strengthening agricultural reclamation efforts in New Delta project and the subsequent establishment of extended urban communities, which would achieve the state's goals in its seek to establish new comprehensive development center by achieving horizontal expansion away from overcrowded areas. Grand Mufti of Egypt, Dr. Shawqi Allam, said black terrorism is a result of religious extremism and tampering with the methodological basis of Islam. Allam was speaking during the inauguration of the first international conference of the Salam or Peace Center for Extremism Studies, being held under the auspices of the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli. Allam said the idea behind holding the event is to unify the stance of the national and international organizations over renouncing extremism. He said the conference aims to resume efforts to clarify the true image of Islam. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry, the appointed president of the next UN Climate Change Conference, COP27, flew to Germany to take part in the 56th session of the meetings of the subgroups of COP27 in the city of Bonn. Shoukry is to sign a deal over Egypt's hosting of the next COP27 conference in November on the sidelines of the meetings. Shoukry will meet a number of figures and senior officials working in the climate field, as well as representatives of civil society circles accredited by COP27. CEO